Okay, so here we are, back in the world of Horizon Forbidden West. We are on the quest, the main quest, to join the embassy. With the dawn cleared of machines, the embassy between the Karja and the Tanakh tribes can at last begin. Aloy must travel to Barren Light to attend. So, map says this way. This is Barren Light, apparently. So let's go down. Let's head that way. I think... Whoa. I think it's out through here. How's it going? I mean, I guess I could get a ride, but, hold on a minute. Okay. But I prefer walking, if possible. Oh, what's this? Ooh. Ooh, nice. Okay, chain scrape is that way, it says, and barren light is that way. Alright. So we head out this way. Grabbing any wild plants we find along the way. This looks like a fireplace. Alright, let's just go ahead and do a save. Right. Pick that. Oh. This looks like the mold that's killing everything.
Oh, I hate stepping through this stuff.
Ooh. Alright, we need to keep going through here, it says. Whoa, hold up. More critters. Let's see, when your medicine pouch is full, medicine berries will go into your inventory at your stash. If you're, or to your stash. Okay. So. Uh-oh. I've been spotted. I've been spotted. He's coming to check it out.
It's frosted over.
Okay. Good night. Alright, so I guess we're gonna have to get down there. Oh shoot. We've been spotted. Oh no, he's suspicious of something. Let him get a little closer. They're all getting closer. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. For sure. I don't know what that I don't know how that happened. Okay. That was an accident. But since you're this close. They don't seem that particularly aggressive. They do seem alarmed, though. Someone else is fighting them, it looks like. What's going on over there? Who's this? That is a charger, but who are these men? A wild boar. Now might be a good time to just skedaddle on out of here. Let me see. We need to make a couple of these. We might need them. Let's see. We got this guy over here. Oh, okay. He's marked. What else we got around here? They've been fighting or something over there. This guy's like really close. Ooh, we have a coil. Okay, so I'm not sure what's going on up over there. Wait a minute. This one's coming back. And he is moving on. Well, since he's here, he's wounded. Alright, so we got some people moving around over there. Alright, let's just grab all these parts that we can. And go ahead on our merry way. Let's see. Okay, keep going through this way, it says. Let's grab this medicinal plant. Okay. Whoops. And okay, off in this direction. Seems dangerous to stay on the road. Oh, that might be it right there.
Barren light. Last part of the Sundom before the Forbidden West. Karja horn. That means the embassy's starting soon.
Alright, let's get in here.
Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. First, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around, too.
Alright, let's do a quick save here. Okay. So we're set up. Let's see what we got going on here. We got Machine Strike, more gambling. Cook is here. Herbalist is here. A Stitcher is here. A new quest is there. Unknown is there. A hunter. Hunting goods are there. Might have to stop in there. A new quest. Okay, so there's a lot to do around here. I guess. Let's, let's talk to this guy. He seems like...
Savior, tell me, are you seeking passage into no man's land by any chance?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure out west. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that knows the lay of the land.
You're not afraid of the Tanakh?
Terrified. But I carry out most of my business in no man's land. Neutral territory and all that. Barren Light is our port of entry. When its doors aren't closed for an embassy. I was hoping your arrival meant they might be opening soon. I've got a business to run, after all.
I want that embassy to happen as much as you do. Believe me, I'm working on it.
Good to know. And keep us in mind. If you do manage to open the way, our main camp will be just past Barren Light. We'll buy any scrap you've got on you. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West. Guaranteed.
All right. Maybe later then.
If you could get those blasted gates open.
Guess
Okay,
I'm
so...
the only one who wants to get those gates open.
Salvage contract. What do we got? Kuruf's Salvage Unlimited. Salvage contracts level 8. Group of Osram have set up a salvage operation in the Forbidden West. Their camp is a must-stop for discerning hunters looking for trade. Okay. Is that on the map somewhere? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Alright then. But hold on, there's one thing here. We're going to have to turn this sound up a little bit. What was that? Okay, so what else we got? We got something here. Unknown.
Some people are grumbling about going back to work, but I'm happy.
Trade with the hunter. Let's see what you got here. Ooh, look at that. She's got weapons. Rope caster. Trap caster. Knock down. Sharp shot bow. Okay. Ammo. Perks. 10% knockdown power. Slicing shredder gauntlet. Ooh. That sounds violent. Let's see. Explosive. Alright. This bow looks good. Now wait a minute. Let me see my bow. 2860. 2860. What was this one? 2520. 5025. Sharp shot bow. This long range Ultra bow specializes in firing arrows that have high knockdown power and deal a low amount of damage. Knockdown power and deal a low amount of damage. Okay, 50, but it looks like it's still got some kick to it there compared to what I've got. 50 and 25 it says. Mine is 28 and 60. $50 and $25. Okay. Anyway, we got, what else we got? fast travel pack. We got resources of various kinds. Should we need them? Buyback. No, no. Okay.
Oh,
What was that all about? Okay. This is a workbench. Oh, my stash. Somewhere.
ho there!
Hold up. Let me see here. Where's my stash? Just on the other side of this. Okay, here we go. This is my stash that I have available. Alright, while we're here, let's restock everything. I'm not sure really what I need, but... What's this? Chains? 4. A new quest. Okay, let's go in here and see what's going on.
There's Errand. Looks like he's had a few.
Alright, wait a minute. Let's... Okay, let's see. What's going on here?
Savior, you're my last hope.
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse... They're here in the Daunt.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the Elite. I saw one of our sentries, Loravik, sneaking off to meet with one. I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me. And then Loravik tried to kill me. I fought back. It was him or me.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Loravik to the Eclipse. And since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him to death.
Whoa!
What makes you so sure Loravik was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
Alright, start
Tell
from the
me
beginning.
exactly what happened.
Weeks ago, during a shift change, some trespassers slipped through the gate. By the time anyone noticed, they were halfway out the canyon. Nozar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the Tenakth take care of it, he said.
Nozar's not one to be sidetracked. He tightened up the patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
But I couldn't stop thinking about it. None of us are careless out here, meaning someone left it open on purpose. And Loravik, well, he's always grumbling about officers. But on this, he was too quiet. And after the incident, he started acting different, jumpy. So when I spotted him sneaking out of the barracks after hours, I followed. I found him arguing with a stranger. And when Loravik mentioned the Eclipse, I tried getting closer, but they heard me. The stranger took off, and Loravik lunged at me with his knife. Instincts took over. Sentries heard the scuffle and found me standing over his body.
Why don't you believe him?
We combed the woods. Searched Laravik's bunk. Searched it again. Didn't find anything. Look. Conover's a good man. I don't believe he murdered Laravik in cold blood. But Nozar only listens to facts. And that fact is, Conover killed his fellow sentry. He doesn't deny it, right?
No, but more
And
eclipses are out
considering
there.
there's no evidence backing up this eclipse story, well, we can't question a dead man. Nozar's on edge with the upcoming embassy and doesn't want distractions. But hey, if you find a bunch of Eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot in the woods, please do let us know.
The meeting you witnessed. Did you hear anything else about their plans?
No. But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across the river.
A dozen soldiers have already searched it, Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
Alright, so a new side quest, Shadow from the Past. What do we got here? A Karja guard stands accused of murdering a fellow soldier. He insists it was self-defense, though no evidence has been found to back his claim. Okay, so I have to go to that clearing and figure out what's going on. Okay, I gotcha. That's a little side mission we got going. There's something up here too we might want to check about. Anyway. Okay, so let's go down here and talk to the man that's supposed to be in charge. I guess. Something up there?
Lighten up, Paiv. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tanakh up there.
Yes, sir.
Whoops. Yeah, found some stuff. These guys seem pretty serious, though.
Why
Okay.
the long face, Mavas? Wish you were heading out there?
No, sir.
Don't worry. If the Tanakh were planning to invade, they'd have done so already.
Alright, let's talk to
If you
this
say
guy.
So, sir.
Let's go ahead and talk to this guy.
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
Okay, let me see here.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh are handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
Okay, let me see.
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paiva here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Okay, so anyway.
Where is this Commander Nozar then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
Okay.
This
Let's
way.
go.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvund was thrilled.
Yeah, it seemed like he didn't want to do that, but anyway. Kind of a complicated story we got going here.
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace
No
yourself.
pressure. Don't you?
And good luck.
Why the Sun King believes we can have peace with these barbarians is beyond me. Agreed. Alas, it is.
All right.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Dude, he's really getting down on it. They're really getting down.
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh's horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Varl. Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry. Can't do it.
Uh-oh. Things are about to get bad.
I don't care if it's the Dowager Queen herself. The gate stays sealed until that horn blows.
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Take it easy on yourself.
Hey, Varl. Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
Orders.
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to
Open
stand in her way.
the
It's not gonna work.
gates.
Oh, that's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire? Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, nose off! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys. Saving the world.
Got stuff to do.
Got something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
Alright, let's go talk to him and see what the thing is here.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
There's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
Oh boy. Hold on, let's check. We gotta go up here and talk to these guys. Okay, let's go.
Oh.
Ooh, they look rough.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you, as it often has with me. As you can see. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
Okay, let's see. You and the Tanakas.
How did you come to be among the Tanakh?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Tell me.
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tanakh into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hikaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
Desperate
So
measures?
when you met the Tanakh chief, you did something desperate.
I'd kept my ears open as the Tanakh dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hikaro's feet, I demanded this rite, called the Kurut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tanakh howled, but Hikaru stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the cool route. Little did I know what I was in for.
The cool route?
You said the cool route is a Tanakh's trial by
Cool
combat.
route.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive.
Whoa.
Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hopes for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
Service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tanakh's chief.
The winners of the cool route must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hikaru's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tanakhs still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tanakh. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tanakh for hating them.
Okay, so which tribe?
So, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tanakh, especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hikaru and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace, and now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
Hold up. Let's raise the voice audio up. Oh, I was going the wrong way. Music, sound effects. Let's raise the voice up just a little bit more. Okay, so the chief.
Karja talk about Hikaru as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tanakh is a lot different than how they do.
Okay, so how about the tattoos?
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tanakh, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tanakh and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tanakh don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Akaro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
Okay. The rite of passage.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tanakh lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Akaro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to it.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
Okay. Now we can get this thing on the road.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it...
Horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tanakh can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No! The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Okay.
The Karja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals!
Uh-oh.
You claim to be Tanakh.
Regala. Chief Akaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you who conspires with the enemy. Akaro has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
Oh boy.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Oh.
Lancers, form up!
Oh boy.
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Fashav, come with us now, or not at all.
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
No! Archers! Keep them back! Left flank to the Kaja! Run them down!
Oh boy.
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
Oh boy.
Kaja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will!
I don't have a shot!
Ooh.
Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
Yeah, boy.
Get ready!
Okay.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they
Whoa.
come! Time to fight.
All right.
Get ready for her!
Oh shoot. Ah shoot.
On target!
Got one.
Vengeance for Fasha!
The mount's down, but not the riders!
Machine's got frostbite.
Vulnerable! Bring it!
Oh shoot.
For the rebellion! Come on! Cut them all down! Now they're scared! Cut them all down! Are they dead?
Oh. Oh.
Just you and me now, Varl.
We've survived worse!
Ammo.
Okay, hold up. We gotta make ammo. We're gonna put it on these guys.
Let's do this. We can scatter it.
Go, go!
Whoa! Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. What do we got? What do we got here?
Firing!
How much for that one? What else we got here?
Hey, how's that armor?
Ready to die!
I'm coming. You're finished.
Whoa!
I'll whittle you down. We got this. I'll take this one.
All right, we're getting them.
Enough. You, Outlanders, I'll skin you both.
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Whoa! Oof. All right, this is not going to be good.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
Oof.
Girl who would stand against
Bet that shield will break if I hit hard enough.
Oof.
Gotta get through that shield.
Woof. Wait.
I can break through a shield if I damage it enough.
All right. Come on.
Not so brave now, are you?
Need to break his guard. Oh.
All right.
There, now's my chance. Give it up.
Keep. Take it. Who's tough now?
Turn. Come down here and face me.
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals, slaughtered the Karja. So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Oof.
Get him to the camp now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you?
Better heal up.
Stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
Right. I want to get some of that salvage myself. Maybe not. Gotta get this guy's.
But I should be able to use it to glide.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Okay. Good deal. Wow, we got a lot of XP, got a lot going on there. The shield wing is an energy-based glider repurposed from machine technology. Ah. Hold square while in the air to deploy the glide. Okay. Tap circle to stop gliding. Okay, just square, right? Okay. Gotcha. Completed main quest.
This is the Forbidden West.
Search north of
A
Barren
whole new
Light for the
frontier
red.
to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would.
Okay.
The woman who led the ambush, Regalla, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. But what's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels?
Okay, so we have to go to the coordinates. Let's see here. Check the map. Ah, okay, up here. Unknown rebel camp. Okay, a lot going on. We got to go to check out this tall neck thing. Unknown salvage. We got to talk to them. And way over here is this door. Go to the coordinates to recovered from the spire. Oh my gosh. Okay, good deal. Alright, I'm gonna check around here for scrap and parts and then be on my way into the Forbidden West. I think that'll do it for this one.